Assalamu alaikum. This is Sadri Sayyid, Network and Vsphere Administrator and Virtual Instructor at Network X and founder of NetPlus Virtual. This is interview number 2 of AWS Solution Architect Associate Training, Batch 1 interviews. So let's start this interview now. So I opened exam questions as well, interview questions as well, and let's allow the member.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, Muhammad Rashid.
Hello.
Am I audible? Okay, 1 minute. Am I audible?
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum,
Hello.
Muhammad
Can
Rashid.
you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Waalaikum salam. जी जी. Yes,
Assalamu
I'm
alaikum,
Mohammed
Muhammad.
Rashid.
Okay, so Muhammad
Waalaikum
Rashid.
salam.
Okay, so Muhammad Rashid is your full name.
Yes, my name is Mohammed Rashid. It's my full name.
From Pakistan.
Yes, I'm Pakistan and from Lahore.
And how many years of experience you have?
I have a 17 years of experience.
17 years. Okay. And what is your position nowadays? Job role?
I'm working as a deputy chief of system administration.
You mean system administration?
System administration. It's including local network and also cloud because I am working in a government entity and they that don't allow to use the cloud infrastructure.
So,
We have a data center in Lahore, two data center in Lahore. That is one is primary and one is secondary, and we have around 700 physical servers. We have a big data center.
okay. And basically, I will request you to change your place because your voice is interrupting. And in this interview, obviously, the voice should be clear and your video should be on. And before starting the interview, first of all, I want to make you clear about one thing that this video will be uploaded on our organization YouTube channel known as Net Plus Virtual. And interview one is already uploaded, and the man who we have attended the interview one, so that person allowed us to upload that video in that playlist on YouTube. So that's why we recorded and uploaded. And if you allow, then you are eligible for interview. So do you give us permission or do you allow us to upload your recording or your interview on our YouTube channel or not?
On a YouTube channel, I wouldn't. I did not like this to do this because we are. I am working in a government entity and it's difficult for me because it's a law enforcement agency and I think it will not allow me to show my entity in a public uh, social media.
But the problem is that no one can access that video. Okay, no one can know about you that you gave interview like this. So our channel is not much popular like that. That is the new channel. So that's why we will request you to give us permission because we need permission. Because if that is on the record on the YouTube channel, so if something occurs to you, so that will be on the record. So that's why, and we have created a playlist for that as well. So obviously, you know that in interview one, let me just share my screen and show you the interview one, so, which was the long interview of 3 hours. And let me show you. My screen is visible or not?
Mm, yes, a little bit.
So let me show you our channel and let me show you the first interview. Okay, so we took the permission from that man, and then we upload it. Okay, for you can check it here. Just let me show you. It's not much popular that your video will get viral and someone will know about you. This is a man, okay? He have 18 years plus experience, and he said like he's on manager IT position, okay? So this was his interview in two parts. So it's not compulsory that our interview will be completed in one part. It may be, for example, you have some work, so you can leave the interview in one part. And the second part can be recorded tomorrow or after 1 hour like this. So it is not compulsory to record in 1 hour in one part. Okay. So he gave us permission and we upload it. So that's why I will request you to give us permission, because without it, how we can go in sequence, how we can skip this playlist. Okay. So that's why I hope you understand.
I understand, but I did not. I think it's not. Uh, it's mandatory.
Yes, it's mandatory. You can check it here. Why we uploaded his interview? You can check it here.
You can upload my interview, but I did not like to record my videos because if my identity has been shown in a public, it will be I think it's against our policy of organization policy, because it did not allow us to show our entity in any public social media.
But we can do one thing as well. Like for example, if you allow us, okay, and we upload. So like this interview was, advertised. Okay, this was not like we have uploaded. We've advertised these interviews on different social media platforms. Okay, in many groups. So then the views increase, etc. And many people have watched this interview. So if you give us permission to just upload and don't advertise, so we will accept this thing, and we will not advertise in any platform. We'll just upload on YouTube. So if you give us this permission, then that would be, I think,
So,
great.
YouTube is also a public social media.
Yes, yes,
Anyone
but our
can
channel is
access.
not like much
Yes,
popular. You can check it here.
anyone can. I understand, dear. Your good name is Musa
No, no, Saad.
Muhammad Saad. Okay, but I understand, dear. This is not popular, but our organization will now allow us to do this thing. It's
No, no,
we are in a social. We are in a. I have moved in a infosec team, and we are making policies for our organization, and we are making policy for others, and also we have to obey for that policy.
but you know what? That,
We have working in a law. We are. I am working in a law enforcement agency.
no, no, I agree with this. But the point
If
is that
any private, yeah.
I've also worked with many companies, but I have students from different countries as well. They were also working in the big organizations. Like for example, I have students from Airtel company, okay, like this kind of company. So Airtel is a big ISP. So if those persons can, they can record the interview. So why not you? And you know what? It is not like, for example, 2.9 million subscriber channel that it will get viral and you would be out from your organization due to this video. So you are not going any doing any crime, etc. So I think what I want to deliver.
Are you from Pakistan?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Um, if it is mandatory and we can't go for without this, I can you can record my interview, but I can't allow you to include my picture.
What does you mean? You mean I should
Can
upload
you
on?
understand?
No, no. You mean I should upload on YouTube, and you give us permission. You mean like this?
मेरे ख्याल में कि मैं सही इतना अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करवा पा रहा आपको. Can we talk in Urdu?
No, we cannot. Just give me permission to upload it on
Uh,
YouTube. This is my
yes,
question.
you can upload on YouTube. You can upload
But then that's
YouTube
it. That's it.
channel. But
That, but you
but
mean,
I did not
like
allow you to record my picture, my video.
you mean you will not share your video.
Yes, okay, it's okay.
You mean you will not turn on your video camera. You mean like this?
Sorry.
You mean you will not turn on your video camera in this live session?
Okay, I will not turn on my video. Yes.
No, I am not clear. I mean that you said I allowed to upload it on your YouTube, but you said I will not turn on my video camera. You said like this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
I
And
will not turn on my video.
okay, okay, I agree. And you will not send the pic as well like this.
Yes, yes.
So what should I place
I
here?
do not like the picture like that.
Okay, so what should I place here on your name, in front of your name?
If you record, sorry, Mohammed Saad, I don't like to share my picture
No, no, but no,
because
no,
you are going to
no,
upload.
no. But the thing is that instead of picture, what should I place here?
You can place anything, any image.
You mean like dummy image?
Yes.
So finally, you mean we can upload this video? Okay, final is this one.
Okay.
Okay, done. So let's start the interview. So before starting, let me tell you the thing.
Also, can you uh, can you upload? Uh, uh, okay, it's my what's is showing. It's showing my name or anything else.
No, only your name and
Is this showing any
no, no, no. Your Muhammad Rashid name
an
would be
email
there.
address?
No, no, no. Only Muhammad Rashid from Pakistan is and 17 plus year experience and system administrator. Only this would be shown about you. Nothing else.
Can you replace Muhammad with Hafiz Rashid?
Yes, yes, it's
It will
possible.
be,
I,
yeah,
I
just
have
Rashid.
replaced. Oh, Rashid, okay. That's
Just
okay. I replaced it, okay.
just Rashid.
And that's it.
Yes, Rashid.
Okay, that's it, okay.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
thank
So,
you. It's okay.
okay. So now the thing is that what I want to say is, for example, you know this AWS Solution Architect Associate training, okay? So this is not a smart training, a big, very large training, okay? So obviously we need some students, okay? Like minimum 20 students at least. So when our interviews will increase from 20, then we'll start the batch on the time because we need many students. We know we cannot start with for one or two students, okay? I said this to the first person in interviews where he also agreed with this. Hope you will also be agreed.
Uh,
Another thing is that training is totally free, okay? No hidden expenses, etc. This is totally free. But the thing is that you should wait after passing the interview. Why? Because I told you clearly that how we can shut a very large training to one or two persons, okay? So when our interviews will be completed more than 20, then we will start the batch, okay? Remember this one because you know this that this is not a smart training, okay? Like 16. So that's the reason, okay? Hope you understand.
Actually, your voice is. I am not unable to clear your voice.
I mean that we cannot start the training for one or two
You said
people.
okay.
I
It
mean,
me. Are you saying you will start the training when number of students available for that? Yeah.
like 20 students like this, okay? Because obviously this is a large training. You know this AWS. So that's fine. When interviews placed, we would have 20% interviews, then we'll start our training. So do you agree with this? Because the first person was also agreed with this one.
Okay.
Perfect. So let's start this, and some questions would be AWS, some networking, some system administration. There can be any question from you. Okay, that can be basic, that can be, we can say intermediate level, that can be advanced level. Okay, so the question can be anything, and you know each question carry 10 marks. Interview can be like 2 hours or 3 hours. It depends. Interview can be in one part or two parts or three parts. It depends on you. Another thing that, for example, if you disconnected, so we will be connected when you are free, okay, and we will continue in next part. And remember one thing, that there are 100 questions, okay, 100 questions. Each question carry 10 marks. Interviews passed on taking more than 70 percentage of total marks, okay. So let's start the interview now. So my first question from you: what is network?
Networks is it's you can say a connection of different devices to communicate to each other.
Perfect. What is networking?
It's uh, you can say it's based on the networks. It's a communication between two devices.
What is difference between network
It's
and
a
networking?
communication channel. Networking, you can say it's on a network. There will be some protocol to run to communicate the channel between the devices. Networks is a combination of the devices, and when they are communicating to each other to for some communication, that is the
Okay,
networking.
okay, okay, okay. Now tell me that, like for example, I want to create a network. Okay, so obviously a network, like where we create network. For example, we create network for devices to communicate. Okay, so for communication they need connectivity as well. So there are two types of connectivity: wired connectivity and wireless connectivity. Okay,
Yes.
so explain both. So next question is, so yes, I've asked about what is wired network, and another is what is wireless connectivity. What is wired connectivity, and another is what is wireless connectivity.
Yes, I said if we are using a physical media to connect the devices, then it's a wired connectivity. If we are not using physical media, we use a wireless media, then it's a wireless network.
Okay, perfect. Another question is that if we have a router, okay, and for example, router have four ports. So
Sorry,
like,
can you repeat?
okay, okay. I mean that for example, we have a router, okay, which have four ports, means four interfaces. So how many network interface
Router?
cards? Yes, yes. So how many network interface cards, or we can say how many network adapters are available in that router which have four ports?
You are asking how many network cards available in a router?
Yes, yes, which have four ports.
Your voice is breaking. Your yes, hello,
Yes, yes.
hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible, you are audible.
Yes, yes, I can. Can you repeat? I can't understand your question.
I mean that if we have a router of four ports, so how many network interface cards does router have?
Oh, if you have a four port in a router,
Yes, yes.
th- yes. How many cards?
How many network interface cards router have?
There may be a one card, there may be two card because time a card have two interfaces, four interfaces. Some have eight interfaces. It depends.
No, no, it doesn't depend. Network interface card have only one port. Like for example, we have a wide neck. So obviously they have one port, okay, to plug in the cable in that port. So obviously, behind the one port there is only one neck. So how you can say 8, 18, etc. Okay, it's fast.
No, you are talking about in a router. we can insert a card that have a multiple ports of
No, no, no.
RJ45.
No, no, I'm
Yeah.
not asking about this. I'm asking the simple question. If you have a router, okay, of four ports, so how many network interface cards it have in a very simplistic scenario? Not talking about complicated one that it may have four, it may have 16 like this.
If you have a router, router has a one card,
No,
one
no.
interface.
Router have four
I can't
interfaces.
understand your question.
Router have four interfaces.
Router have four inter. Okay, okay. Then
Then how many network adapters are available?
four interfaces, the four network interfaces we can use for router.
So this is the correct answer. Okay. So let's proceed further. Let me send you the question in the chat box. You should answer. So the question is, let me tell you as well, and let me send you in chat box as well, okay, so that you can answer. So let me send you, okay. So check the chat box, please. What is the ability of AWS products and services to recover from disruptions and mitigate disruptions known as A. Resiliency, B. Consistency, C. Durability, D. Latency.
I can't unable to see your chat.
No, no, you should not see my screen. Okay, this is not allowed. You should just check your inbox in Google Meet.
Inbox.
Yes, yes, you can check chat box in Google Meet. You are very slow in this interview because in interview one, the man who have answered questions, so he answered very quickly. Okay, not like in this, like you are saying, repeat a question very slowly. You are answering, so just do it quickly because the interview have 100 questions. Okay, it will be uploaded as well. So try to make your image as a good image.
Dear Mohammed Saad, uh,
My
I
name is
can't.
my name is Saad Ali Sayyed.
Mohammed Saad. Sorry,
My name is Saad Ali Sayyed.
Mohammed Saad Ali Saeed. Okay, but you are saying I will share you the screen
No, no, I've
to
shared the
show the
questions.
question.
I've shared the questions with you.
Okay,
You can check in
where
chat
where
box. Chat box. You don't know about chat box?
I can't enable to see you in chat box
Don't see me, okay? You just check the chat box in Google Meet, in which you are live now.
because I am using Google Meet in through my mobile.
So yes, you can check in chat box.
Yeah, chat box.
And obviously it was connected on the laptop, not on mobile. It's not a good way. So waiting for you to answer the question. The time is wasting.
Yes, what is the ability of AWS products and services to recover from disruption and migrate this product? Resiliency.
What you said?
Number A.
Confirmed? Should I look it?
Hello.
Should I look it? It is confirmed A. It's okay. Yes, A is correct. Yes. Another question. What is tunnel in networking?
Tunnel means allow different VLAN through one port to communicate a different VLAN. multiple VLANs.
Okay. What is inter-VLAN routing with router on a stick?
Inter-VLAN routing, because in a different VLAN we can't we need a router to communicate that. If we enable inter-VLAN routing in a router, we can communicate different VLANs to each other.
But you didn't pick up my question. My question was, what is inter-VLAN routing with router on a stick?
It, inter-VLAN routing in which
Router on a stick.
router on
A stick.
at unable to understand you.
What is inter-VLAN routing with router on a stick?
You are talking about inter-VLAN routing, and what is router on strip?
Why you are not picking up the question? Like you have some network issues. You know, I said, what is inter-VLAN routing with a router on a stick?
Sorry, I can't understand the question.
Obviously, you have network issue. That's why. That's why you cannot understand the question. Let me write it here. Okay. What is inter-VLAN routing with a router
Inter-VLAN routing, you can communicate a different VLAN.
on a stick? Let me
If
send
we
it.
are
Let me send it in chat box. Okay, because your problem.
inter-VLAN with router on a stick.
Hurry up, hurry up. You have not very much time to answer
Yes,
the
yes.
question.
Sorry. On a router on stick, I first time see this terminology. Sorry.
Okay, just sorry. Okay. What is SVI? Let me send it because you are not
Eh?
listening properly. What is SVI? I said, what is SVI?
Sorry.
Okay, okay. Another question is, what is, let me write it here because you are not listening properly. What is
Sorry. I can't. Yes.
VXLAN? What is VXLAN?
We explain it's a advance of VLAN. We
Perfect answer.
can multi. We can, yes.
Perfect
It's
answer.
extended VLAN.
Yes, perfect answer. It is to the point answer. Perfect. So if you give the answer within the time, okay, and to the point, so we give you 10 out of 10, okay? Remember this one. Another question is, what is IGP?
It's a protocol of routing.
Okay. What is AGP?
I sorry. I first time saw this terminology. AGP. Okay, EGP. It's also a protocol to communicate on a different network. It's a routing protocol.
Okay. What is difference between IGP and AGP?
Uh, Exchange IGP is a routing protocol that is used to exchange routing information within an autonomous system. And EGP is delivering network reachability between autonomous system and make use of IGP to resolve route.
Okay, okay.
In IGP, we can use autonomous system. Yes,
Okay. What is difference between EIGRP autonomous system and BGP autonomous system?
uh, I can't remember right now.
Okay. For example, in BGP, okay, like you are using a terminal system number. So obviously you will buy from ISP. You will pay to ISP for that. Okay. So what is the scenario?
BGP. Sorry.
I mean, when you are configuring BGP, so for using a terminal system, you need to buy or you should pay something to ISP, Internet Service Provider, to use that terminal system. Obviously, for the organization branches. So the thing is that what is the scenario about EIGRP terminal system?
Because sorry for that. Because I have done a lot of years ago.
Okay,
I can't remember right.
what is the difference between IGRP and EIGRP?
It's a used. I said that I think IGP routing protocol is used to exchange information within an
No, no,
autonomous system,
no, 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 no.
and external. If we use a
No, no, no. I didn't say IGP. Okay, I say what is the difference between IGRP and EIGRP. First, listen to the question, then answer. You're picking the question
no,
wrong way.
sorry,
In wrong way.
sorry, no, 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 no. I can't understand. I can't answer that question.
Okay, okay. What is the AD value of EIGRP?
Sorry,
What is the
what is
AD?
different?
What is the administrative distance, or we can say AD value of EIGRP?
Sorry,
That is 90. What is
yes, it
AD
will
value?
be.
What is AD value of RIP?
It may be 120.
Perfect, perfect answer. What is AD value of OSPF?
I think. Uh, sorry.
Okay, it is 110. What is
Yes.
ISIS?
ISIS.
Yes, yes.
Mm, sorry, dear.
Okay, it is interior gateway protocol. Okay, to configure and enterprise different branches. And you know, ISI stands for intermediate system to intermediate system. It means in simple words that configure one router and another router, another router, another router means configure a network which have many network, which have many networks. Okay, many routers. Another question is if we say like RIP. Okay, so RIP have two versions. So RIP version 1, RIP version 2. So what is the difference between both versions? And why we need the RIP version 2 if we have RIP version 1?
I've studied many years ago, so that I can't remember. And in a practical environment, we didn't get the chance to do these things. So I have not in a position to answer these questions.
Okay, so the answer is that the RIP version 1 is basically the first version, okay, which haven't capability to support subnetting and we can say enterprise different branches, okay, and obviously subnetting is used. So that's why we say that RIP version 2 has invented, has updated. So that's why they just launched because it's supports subnetting, okay, and you know what that like for example, we RIP version 1, okay, so you can do just practice, okay, you cannot implement and real, but if you will implement, then you would have a big loss, okay? Because you know many IP would be wasted, okay? Many IP addresses would be wasted. But 100% you can do subnetting, okay? And in enterprises, you know, like in production environment, subnetting is used. Specifically, VLSM is used, okay? Not even FLSM. So that's why the version 2 came to support what? Authentication, security, and subnetting, these three features, okay? Another question is, what is difference between on-premises and private cloud?
What is the difference between private cloud and public cloud?
No, no, private cloud and on-premises.
On premise, private and on premises. You can say that if we are on premises and private you can set up a cloud to third party that is only for your organization. And on prem you can say that you have to set up your data center on your local environment and set up that yeah, set up hypervisor so that the cloud services should be enabled.
So as I understand, per your answer, you said like this that on-premises solution mean, for example, four operating system you need, so you need four hardwares, and in private cloud, for example, you need four operating system, so you can do this. You can do that with one hardware as well by installing hypervisor. Have your answer is like this?
Sorry, if your private cloud you can ask third party to set up on your behalf,
No, no,
but
no.
for the yes.
No, no, I said, do you mean like this that private cloud mean that you will buy one hardware, okay, and you can install multiple operating system, okay, means virtualization solution. And on-prem mean that no virtualization mean you will buy one hardware for one operating system, two hardware for
Yes,
two
yes,
operating
yes,
system. You mean like this?
yes, yes,
So it is
right.
the perfect answer. It is the perfect answer. Okay. Another question from you. What is community cloud?
Community cloud means any organization that enable their infrastructure for public to use their resources, to use their infrastructure,
Perfect. Perfect.
and it's pay as you go model.
Perfect. Perfect. What is multi-cloud?
Multi cloud means uh, you can say multi cloud means the uh, allow different multi cloud hybrid cloud. I can say it's multi cloud.
Sorry to say.
Hybrid cloud is a combination of private and public cloud.
Sorry to say.
You put your some application on private in local private
No, no.
cloud, and some
The
application.
answer is 100% wrong. 100% no. The correct answer is multi-cloud means like we said you deploy your public cloud solutions, okay, on your virtual machines in public cloud service provider data centers, and you use some resources from one cloud service provider and some resources from another cloud service provider, like some from Amazon Web Services, some from Microsoft Azure. So this is multi-cloud, okay, multiple cloud service provider you are using, okay. So this is multi-cloud. Another question is what is hybrid cloud?
Hybrid cloud, you put your some your resources on a public cloud and some on your local cloud,
Private
private
cloud.
cloud.
Perfect answer. This is the perfect answer. Okay. So, what is difference between public cloud and private cloud?
Public cloud and private cloud. Public cloud is a share model. Multiple people can share the public services like AWS, and private cloud only for your organization.
Perfect answer.
You,
OCI stands for what in cloud computing?
what is
OCI stands for what in cloud computing?
OCI?
Yes.
OCI stand for, sorry,
Let me give you a hint. First word is Oracle. O for Oracle.
Oracle.
First is O for Oracle. I said OCI. So OCI stands for what?
Uh, it's a Oracle Cloud Infrastructure.
Perfect. 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 What is GCP stands for? GCP stands for what?
PCP.
Yes.
Yeah, it's uh, you can say backup
No, no, it is also like Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, like a cloud service provider. It is also cloud service provider.
PCP.
Yes, GCP, GCP.
GCP. Okay. Um, it's a migration, I think.
You,
Bare metal solution
I
for
said
Oracle.
I said
You
GCP
can say
stands for what? GCP stands for what? This was my question. Very basic question for me.
Oracle Google licensing.
No. Google Cloud Platform. It is the cloud service provided by Google. This was the answer.
Google Cloud Platform. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Another question is AWS stands for what? These are very basic questions. Very, very basic.
It's it's as Amazon Web Services.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. Another question is, let me send you in chat box as well. And let me ask from you as well, okay? Which of the below can be configured to enhance the security at the subnet level? Option A, VPC virtual private cloud. Option B, configure transitive virtual private cloud peering. Option C, NACL, network access control list.
You send
Option D, security
sorry. You
group.
send on
This is I sent on chat box now.
you send yes. Okay. One can be security. Security group.
Sure.
Subnet level. Sorry. VPC. VPC.
Option A,
Number A.
and the answer is option C. My next question from you is, what is VPN?
What is
VPN.
VPN? It's virtual private network.
So define it, please.
We need yes. We will configure VPN to make a tunnel between on a public shared media to enhance the security to encrypt the data.
No, wrong answer.
We can in a VPN we can set up a private
No,
virtual
how,
private network between two entities.
no. How you can say like that? You in first option you said like differently, and second you said correctly but differently. Okay, from the first one, you said in first one like this: the VPN is used for security. It is a tunnel. No, like we have for example MPLS VPN or peer-to-peer VPN. So is these VPN have tunnels? No. So this is wrong. Another thing you said VPN have security. No, you can add security features, but by default you can have security features. Like for example, I give you example now. For example, we have GRE tunnel. Okay, there is also VPN, you know this. Okay, there is switch VPN, overlay VPN. So obviously GRE tunnel haven't security feature. Okay, there is unsecured. You know this, I think. So how you can justify your first answer?
It's a VPN actually included two things. It's a connectivity and privacy. If
That's okay.
we
That's
make
okay.
a connectivity,
But no, that's okay. Your second answer was correct 100%. I agree with this, okay? But first, let me make you clear what I said that kindly justify your first answer, which was totally wrong, okay? You said it provides tunnel, it provides security, okay? So, how you can justify this?
to enhance the security, yes, if we make a VPN, then the data packets flow between over the media. It's encrypted
No,
because it provide a privacy of the data.
no. How you can say
And
this?
some on one end we can encrypt and we can encapsulate and encrypt that the packet, and on the other hand the data will be decrypted.
No,
Encryption and decryption.
you cannot say like this.
Okay, you can go for the next question.
No, no, just I need obviously the audience will watch the interview, okay? Obviously, the audience will watch the interview. So I need the correct information from them as well, okay? That is your information verified, correct or not? So let me make you clear that for example, we use JReturn, okay? So if you say like this, that there is encryption and decryption on both sides. So in JReturn, there is no encryption and decryption, you know this. So how you can justify that there is encryption and decryption must about configuring VPN? Every VPN have this facility. Some VPN have like you said. So this is about IPsec VPN. We can say like this, IPsec VPN, like a specific VPN. But every VPN haven't like this.
Every VPN has.
Just simply define VPN, okay? Just simply define VPN. What is VPN?
We will create a virtual private network over a shared media. You can say if a provider provide a media, if a service provider provide internet, we can set up. If we set up a VPN between two endpoints, then we will enhance the security by implement the VPN. It means that in a VPN, uh, if we interrupt the link, we can't unable to see the data because it's encrypted,
Now it's okay. Now
and
it's okay.
encryption is done.
Let's just continue, please.
Encryption and decryption will be catered on the point A and point B. If the point A will send the data to point B, it will encrypt the data, and on the other hand, it will decrypt the data before it will encrypt the data to point A will encrypt the data using a key, and on the other hand, the data will be decrypted using the key and an algorithm. That is
Okay.
the algorithm that is set up for the VPN.
Okay. My next question from you is: can firewall can be? We can say that firewall can be hacked or not. If yes, why? If no, why? Give solid reasons.
Firewall
Firewall can be hacked or not.
can be
Hacked, hacked.
hacked. Okay, firewall can be hacked. Yes, it can be.
How?
If we don't if you can implement not much security on a firewall, then we can suppose you make a you can say you allow um, a port that is not configured properly, and suppose you have enabled a telnet, and someone can communicate to firewall to configure that, and someone get the session of that connection, and he can get the credentials and the user information using that. It can be, but the point is that is the firewall. If we are going to enable the firewall to configure the firewall, we should enable proper routing and proper security configuration. We need to secure the configuration.
No, you just answered like an ideal situation. Okay, you are just answering like a basic like you are just depending on your idea on your thinking. You are not discussing about the firewall in reality. Okay, I'm saying that my question was different. Okay, my question was not like this that just think in mind and just consider that firewall can be like this or port is up like this, the internet and like this and then answer. I said my question, listen first question, okay? That can firewall be hacked? So it means like obviously, for example, you take Fortinet firewall, okay? And company is deploying Fortinet firewall and they are for example SOC team, security operations center team. So obviously they will configure everything. They will keep everything that the firewall can be safe, that their network can be safe. So how someone can hack? So my question is about this scenario. Obviously, what scenario you have represented in your answer, that is ideal. That is not like you can say that is not real. because no company is like this, like you said that they have deployed firewall, okay, and they have done telnet and they have make the port up like this. So no one can do like this, okay. Obviously they have a SOC team for that. They do everything for that to make it secure. So how you can say like this? Just say about a real scenario, okay?
Okay, understand.
So now answer please.
If someone has implement the firewall, the purpose is to firewall to secure the
Network.
network. Yes,
So can it be hacked or not?
it, it can be hacked or not. The answer is the first one is my question. If is we properly configure the firewall, uh, it, it it the hacking chances will be very low.
So
But
what
we
answer?
can't
What is
say
the
the
answer?
100%. But we can't say that the firewall, if we implement the firewall, and we can say that okay, we can 100% secure.
No, it is 100% secure if you have proper team, okay? If you have proper knowledge about this firewall, obviously firewall is created for a secure network. Obviously, the function of firewall is like this. How you can say that it can be hacked?
I'm
Okay,
saying that uh,
yes, yes, you can give
suppose
reasons.
I'm just because in the last 2 or 3 weeks ago, I searched some public connected devices on the internet, and I found a non-organization, international organization. Their 40 gate will be the ports will be opened publicly. The point is that it should not be opened properly publicly. If they are configured and properly configured, the chances of hacking is very low. We can say 0.999%. There is some point, because there are many firewalls. We can suppose there is a bug in any firewall, and we need to patch the firewall. But we if we not the patch the firewall, there is vulnerability, and someone can exploit that vulnerability to exploit that. That's why the vendor timely publish their patches and to fix the bugs and the vulnerabilities of their any device. It will be a router, it will be a switches, it will be a firewall.
Now again, you
The
said like
point is
0.999%. So I also disagree with this. This firewall can be hacked easily. Let me tell you a real example. For example,
no,
we
no,
have
it cannot be hacked easily, because the function firewall is to protect the devices itself, and the internal the secure zone. It has the functionality to provide the security. But if we can it will be hacked. Yes, there is some probability. We can say that it's 40%, 50%, 60%. There will be nine, but we can't say that if we implement the firewall and we are 100% secure, and our firewall cannot be hacked in any case.
okay. The answer is perfect.
That's my
Yes, yes, you
question.
perfectly explained. Okay, and let's move to another question. And this also about this. The question is that, for example, you have a proper firewall. Okay, for example, Palo Alto firewall, and you configured your network. Okay, for example, you have like a switch. Okay, which have, for example, 20 pieces connected, and you have a router. Okay, and you have another branch as well of this company which have a router and connected to switch. Okay, switch from 20 pieces, for example, connected. Okay, I think you understand the scenario. So tell me that where the firewall is placed.
Firewall should be after the router, because if connected, you said that it's connected to within devices.
I mean, the router is connected, okay, with a switch, okay,
Okay,
and switch have 20 pieces connected in one branch of company, and in another branch of company, router is connected to switch, okay, and switch is connected to 20 pieces, okay, and these two routers are connected directly with each other. They are neighbors. So tell me where the firewall can be placed. My question is this:
it is a first line of defense.
where between router and switch, or where?
Between no, no, Yes, yes, because we need to connect the firewall and router. It's the firewall behind the front of the router.
Okay, okay. You mean like first you have 20 pieces connected with switch, and the switch is not. If it switch was first connected with the router, but when you deployed firewall, so that is not connected with the router. That is connected with the firewall port, and then firewall another port is connected with the router. You mean like this?
Yes, yes.
So the same is the situation in another branch as well. You mean?
The same thing, because it will be the router will be connected. The router and firewall will be connected directly.
Okay, and firewall and switch will also be connected directly. You mean?
Yes,
And
router
can
and firewall should. Sorry,
yes, yes, yes. You're good at this, but the point is
firewall, firewall and router will be connected directly, and we after the router will be connected to the switch.
no, 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 no. You mean like firewall is connected with the router, okay? And the router is connected with the switch.
Yes,
No, no, no. It is not like this. It is like switch is connected with the firewall port and firewall another port is connected with the router. And router and switch are not connected directly. This is the scenario, I think. Do you agree with this?
this is the okay. You are saying that router firewall will be connected via switch.
No, no, no. I mean the switch have multiple 20 pieces connected, okay? And the switch is connected with the firewall, okay? And firewall is connected with the router, okay? So router and switch are connected indirectly through firewall.
Router, okay.
So do you agree with this?
Mm, we can say that uh, if a diagram will be, it will be easy to me to understand the scenario.
This will take a lot of time as well, and we haven't a lot of time because we have 100 questions, you know that.
Okay, go for the next.
Okay. Another question is that, for example, we have some firewalls, okay? Let me give you some options as well. So tell me the two names of firewalls, okay, in these options that can be hacked easily and why. Why you choose those two options, okay? The options are option A, Palo Alto firewall. Option B, Fortinet FortiGate devices firewall. Option C, Cisco ASA firewall. Option D, Cisco PIX firewall. Option E, Sophos firewall. Option D, Checkpoint firewall. Option F is a PF
Can
Sense
you
firewall.
paste? Can you paste the question?
Yes, yes, yes. Let me just paste the options,
Okay.
okay? That would be better, I think. First option is Palo Alto. Second option is FortiGate.
What is the question? You can also.
Yes,
These
yes.
are all.
Just first let me give the options, then I will ask. Okay.
Okay.
Cisco ASA, Cisco PIX, and another is Sophos. You can also take the help from internet about these to know. And another option is Checkpoint. Another option is PF Sense. So my question is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 options, okay, 7 types of firewalls. So tell me that which two firewalls can be hacked easily and why you choose those two options. Why not another one?
Can be hacked easily.
You can think about this, okay?
Okay. You can say that PF sense, because it's open source.
So kindly give the solid reasons behind choosing.
Sorry.
I mean, that what choose two options first.
First two option. Okay. Follow Cisco pick.
Cisco picks, okay, very wrong answer. You know, in all these firewalls, the strongest one that can be not hacked easily is Cisco picks, and you said Cisco picks. Wonderful.
Thank you.
You know what about Cisco picks? Let me make you clear. Cisco picks is the only one firewall in all over the world, okay, which is not used nowadays, okay. And what is the reason? You know, the reason is this is old one. Another reason that its configuration is very difficult, okay, very difficult to configure this kind of firewall, and this one
Okay.
and all these routers except of Cisco picks are easy to understand, easy to configure, okay. A GUI interfaces as well, like Minihub, okay, you know, and Cisco pixels of CLI base. And obviously, when some firewall is difficult to configure, so obviously to hack that is also difficult. Obviously, to hack the firewall that is also very difficult. So Cisco pix is very difficult to hack. Okay, this is the reason. Another thing, the Cisco pix is not working because you know what that another routers like Palo Alto FortiGate are very easy to configure. So that's why they are on the top. Another thing, Cisco pix is not used that Cisco have. Uh, we can say leave the support for the Pix firewall. They are not sharing the updates of this. They've leave the support, so that's why. So it is the strongest firewall you can say to configure very hard configuration. So that's why if configuration is hard, then it is hard to hack as well. And you said Cisco Pix. And tell me another option as well in these options which can be hacked easily. Because your first answer is Cisco Pix. Just completely wrong.
I have worked with PSN and not get chance to work with other devices.
So kindly tell the answer which one is
I think PSN is the weakest.
why.
You can say that because it may be a open source and we can say that. But someone are using PSN as a their core device. Only one chance. It's a open source. Maybe there is some uh, backdoor.
So I agree with this point. Okay, you know I agree with this point completely. Perfect. So another question. What is difference between ACL and firewall?
AC, sorry,
ACL.
ACL. In a firewall, we can allow and we can make a policies or filter using ACL. Access this.
My question was, what is difference between firewall and ACL?
We can implement ACL on a router. We can implement, and a firewall is a main used purpose to examine the firewall, to examine the traffic, uh, and ACL stressless inspection. It's not inspect the traffic, but
Okay.
firewall can inspect the traffic and check the behavior of the traffic and make the decision of the on the traffic.
Like organization, small organization,
ACL.
okay, which have router, okay, small organization have router, they have one capability to buy and deploy the firewall, okay, so they configured ACL and they made two kind of policies, like for some traffic or for some devices like allow and deny. So what they can
Okay.
do with ACL, like they have done obviously they have done allow and deny kind of policies, but what they can do else with ACL for a security if they haven't some money or amount to buy or deploy firewall in their small organization. You know this.
It's if we implement an ACL, it's only allow and disallow the traffic on the basis on the base of the policy.
Yes, I
But
know
if we
this.
implement the sorry,
Yes, I know this. My question was what
yes,
we can do with ACL without these 2 points, allow and deny.
What is
What we can do with ACL?
we will allow and disallow the traffic. We will allow some net to allow, and else we can deny for all the traffic. We also allow. We also need to allow ACL the traffic we want to allow that.
You didn't pick up the question. My question was that we can allow and deny the traffic through ACL, but what else we can do for the security in ACL?
We can do we can allow port level. We can do that.
Again, you are
We can.
just repeating my question. This was my question. You are not answering. My question was we can allow and deny anything with ACL, but what else we can do with ACL?
Sorry.
You're not understanding. Firewall can as well have and traffic, okay? But firewall, many I've gave you the many options of firewall. So every firewall have its own extra features as well, okay? They don't just allow and deny features. They have many features. You know this, okay? Like Fortinet
Yes,
acceptance.
allow, deny, reject.
No. Obviously, reject is also deny. They have extra features as well, like
Top.
NSC. Like for example, you are doing NSC 4 and NSC 7 courses, okay? So you learn many features of Fortinet firewall like this. So obviously, every firewall has its own features. So for example, you have a small organization which cannot deploy firewall, so they just configure ACL or router, but they have done the policies of allow and deny, etc. Okay, but what else they can do with ACL? Just answer me.
Sorry for that.
Okay. I will suggest that you should learn about extended ACL, okay? Then you will get the answer. Because you are talking about the standard ACL in which we do just the basic things, 11 deny. So you should learn about the extended ACL, okay? Because there are many things, okay? Many things in ACL. So another thing is what is private VLAN?
Pirate,
Private VLAN.
carrot or
Oh, you're not getting the question.
private VLAN. Private VLAN.
Yes, yes. The time is running fastly. Don't waste your time. Kindly answer.
Port level isolation. You can say that.
So you cannot explain it or not.
Uh, no, sorry.
Okay. Another question is what is public VLAN?
Public VLAN.
Yes, yes.
Sorry for that.
Okay. What is peer-to-peer VPN?
It's you can say that a point-to-point VPN, and if we connect multiple, if we want to connect two sites, we can create a point-to-point VPN.
Perfect. the question, the last question in part one, okay, of this interview two, okay. That what is GRE tunnel?
G,
What is GRE tunnel?
liter. Okay, jitter. You are saying that
No, no, GRE tunnel.
G R eternal. It's VPN. Sorry for that.
Okay. Now the part one is finished, and we are going to launch the part two. Okay, so just watch the part one of this interview two of AWS Solution Architect Associate Training, batch one. So see you in part two of interview two. So see you in next part. Allah Hafiz.